Chapter 4. Good Healthy Immune System. Goals for Healthy Eating. When setting any goal, it is important not to take on too much at one time, and particularly if you're changing from fundamentally bad eating habits. It takes time to form good, healthy eating habits, so just tackle one thing at a time. Try the healthy eating program below for 5 weeks, and I guarantee your mind, body, and spirit will feel much more energetic and healthy, and you may even lose some weight too. Example goals for healthy eating might look something like this for the next 5 weeks. Week 1. Get the basics. Eat breakfast within 1 hour of waking. Drink 64 ounces of water per day. Have a glass of water before and after every meal and snack. Take dietary supplements as required to minimize sugar cravings and for general health. Week 2. Continue with Week 1 goals, plus eat more fiber and whole grains. Have oatmeal for breakfast. Use whole grain bread for lunch and brown rice for dinner. Week 3. Continue with Week 1 and 2 goals, plus eat more vegetables and fruits. Have vegetable fingers pre-cut in the fridge for a healthy snack. Aim for 5 to 8 servings of vegetables and fruit per day. May want to start with less and work your way up to 5 to 8 full servings if you aren't used to eating so many veggies and fruits. Week 4. Continue with Week 1 to 3 goals, plus eat more chicken, turkey, fish. Eat a palm-sized portion of lean protein 3 times per day. Eat fish 2 to 3 times per week. Eat less processed foods. Replace processed meats with lean protein as above. Select whole grain breads instead of white. Week 5. Continue with Week 1 to 4 goals, plus eat more fruits. Eat 4 servings of fresh fruit per day. Add less sugar. Replaces sweet snacks with fruits as above. Drink water or unsweetened juice instead of soda, soft drinks, or sweetened drinks. 14-day menu. Day 1. Breakfast. 100% apple juice. Breakfast wrap-up. Lunch. Turkey meatloaf. Brown rice. Cabbage. Cornbread. Dinner. Tuna salad. Healthy tossed salad. Day 2. Breakfast. Grapefruit sections. Healthy French toast. Homemade turkey sausage. Lunch. Black-eyed peas. Turkey ham, 1 slice. Cornbread. Carrot salad. Dinner. Oven-fried tilapia, sautéed green peppers, mushrooms, red peppers, and eggplant. Day 3. Breakfast. Strawberry slices, banana nut bread, boiled egg. Lunch. Ground turkey chili, peach slices, celery sticks, whole wheat crackers, or cornbread. Dinner. Orange and banana slices, Parmesan garlic chicken breast, broccoli casserole. Day 4. Breakfast. Cranberry juice, collard greens, omelet, whole wheat toast. Lunch. Oven-fried healthy chicken and veggies with turkey meat, millet, yellow squash, cornbread. Dinner. Fruited chicken salad, baked sweet potato, whole wheat pita bread. Day 5. Breakfast. Non-fat yogurt, healthy blueberry pancakes, homemade turkey sausage. Lunch. Seafood, vegetables, gumbo, brown rice, cornbread. Dinner. Okra and peas, crackers, Waldorf turkey sandwich, carrot and raisin salad. Day 6. Pear slices, zucchini nut bread, boiled egg. Lunch. Baked turkey meatballs, brown rice, steamed carrot, broccoli. Dinner. Rutabagas, baked turkey wings, steamed green beans. Day 7. Breakfast. Apple juice, steel-cut oatmeal, homemade turkey sausage. Lunch. Salmon patties, Brussels sprouts, baked sweet potatoes, couscous. Dinner. Baked chicken with vegetables, beets, pear slices. Day 8. Breakfast. Broccoli and cheese omelet, homemade turkey sausage, apricots. Lunch. White tuna, baked sweet potatoes, Swiss chard. Dinner. Lentil soup, whole wheat crackers. Day 9. Breakfast. Shredded wheat cereal, slice of turkey ham, cantaloupe slices. Lunch. Chicken salad, bok choy soup, and carrots. Dinner. Layer vegetable casserole, sliced apples. Day 10. Breakfast. Buckwheat pancakes, turkey bacon, raspberries. Lunch. Baked turkey leg, brown rice, steamed bell peppers, yellow, green, and red, watercress. Dinner. Turkey burger, oven-fried sweet potatoes, steamed green beans. Day 11. Breakfast. Millet, spinach omelet, strawberries, soy milk. Lunch. Oven-baked fish, steamed asparagus, butternut squash. Dinner. Turkey bacon, Brussels sprouts, baked chicken breast, raw steamed carrots. Day 12. Breakfast: scrambled eggs with scallions, carrot muffin. Lunch: baked chicken, stir fry, zucchini, yellow squash, green beans. Dinner: imitation crab salad, steamed cauliflower and broccoli, raspberries. Day 13. Breakfast: breakfast wrap-up, oat bran. Lunch: salmon steaks, cornbread, grapes and peaches. Dinner: vegetable stew, cornbread or whole wheat crackers. Day 14. Breakfast: blueberry pancakes, stream vegetables, milk, soy. Lunch: baked turkey meatballs, brown rice, steamed broccoli. Dinner: eggplant parmesan, tossed salad, brown rice. Avoid the microwave. Do not use a microwave for anything other than warming your plates. Tests by children's doctors in Austria showed that heating baby's milk at high speed in a microwave changed its chemical structure. Also, people who heat baby's milk in a microwave could be exposing them to brain and liver damage. Researchers were shocked to find the superfast microwaves turn proteins in milk into poisons that attack vital organs. Now they fear everyone who eats microwaved food may be at risk because the same proteins are found in snacks such as pizzas, curries, quiches, and TV dinners. Sun doctor Vernon Coleman fears thousands could die every year from the effects of food cooked in microwaves. He warns the media knew that microwaves may turn the ingredients in usually safe foods into potentially toxic substances has to be taken very seriously. Avoid deep frying. What happens in frying? Temperatures up to 600 to 700 degrees Fahrenheit or 300 degrees Celsius may be obtained. If fried foods become burned or scorched, temperatures up to 1,000 degrees or 1,100 degrees Fahrenheit or 500 degrees Celsius may have been reached. At these temperatures, cis fatty acids are converted to trans fatty acids. In other words, the unsaturated fats behave as if they were saturated. Thus, fried foods are more likely than unfried foods to increase the likelihood of hardening of the arteries. When fat is reheated to frying temperatures the second time, as in a deep fryer or popcorn vendor, the fat is more likely to develop the cancer-producing agent acrogenic, a colorless, poisonous chemical. Frying with oils once will not kill us, and so this practice seems harmless. Our body temple has learned to cope with toxic substances. Over 10, 20, or 30 years, our cells cannot break down toxic materials that have built up from eating fried foods. Cells then break down, and these degenerative processes could manifest into degenerative diseases. Bake, grill, or boil your food. Do anything but fry your food, especially in hydrogenated oils. Oils used more than once for frying could be especially dangerous. Have you ever peeped inside the frying pot of a popcorn vending machine? Cookware Suggestions. Vision Cookware, Glassware. If you have Vision Cookware, glassware, you have the very best in bio-friendly cookware. It is not quite as convenient, but your body temple will love it. This cookware is totally inert in that it is produced from specially tempered glass. It can be used in the oven and on the hottest plate. Glass ovenware can only be used in the oven. If you do not have Vision pots and pans, the following options are open to you. It is absolutely essential that any food that requires soaking is soaked in glassware, and that dishes that take time to prepare, such as stews, are prepared in glassware in the oven. If you are forced to use a metal tray for baking, then wherever available and practical, first layer the tray with a waxed paper baker's sheet. Aluminum ware, not a good choice. Scientific research has shown that aluminum could cause a range of physical, neurological, genetic, and behavioral disruptions. It has been implicated in everything from Alzheimer's disease, depression, constipation, schizophrenia, osteoporosis, fits of anger. Aluminum finds its way into the human body via products such as aluminum cookware, porcelain cookware, ceramic cookware, antacids, baking powder, cosmetics, white flour, tin cans that are really just aluminum, free-running table salt, Ceylon tea, and underarm deodorants, etc. Stainless steel, nickelware. Many people have switched to using stainless steel cookware, thinking that this is a better alternative, and this might be surprising to you. In the most cases, and unless advertised to the contrary, stainless steel is nothing other than a user-friendly name for nickel. And nickel, which is also used as a base for dental crowns and bridges, is not only a confirmed carcinogen, a cancer-causing substance or agent, but is also could be causing many other health problems. According to Dr. Hal Huggins, World Authority on Heavy Metal Toxicity, nickel is the most carcinogenic substance on the planet. Is this perhaps one reason why cancer is on the increase? Non-stick cookware. If you are a sensitive individual or you are living very healthfully, you could be severely affected by metal cookware and especially by certain non-stick frying pans. And the longer the food remains in the pan, and the higher the temperature attained, the more marked will be the reaction. The only thing I can answer is that there has been documentation that overheating cookware coated with nonstick above 550 degrees Fahrenheit can release toxic fumes. It has been documented that these fumes are harmful or fatal to birds. I do not know of any documentation that shows harm to humans. Our advice is to always keep a kitchen well ventilated when cooking. Never heat the cookware to above 550 degrees Fahrenheit. It is claimed that DuPont have been hiding the negative health effects of Teflon, and it is starting to cost them millions. Vitamins. Many vitamins function not only as nutrients but also as potent antioxidants. When the body temple is diseased or distressed, it uses vitamins and minerals at a far greater rate than under normal conditions, a fact that shows how important these nutrients are to immune system functions. Most important is vitamin supplements, which could help prevent diseases, offsets the immunosuppressive suppression of healthy immune response effects of cortisone, protects the heart, and enhances overall immunity. Minerals. The minerals selenium and zinc are very important to the human immune system because they are required to manufacture antioxidant enzymes which protect the body temple from free radical damage. Zinc, for example, is used to synthesize 80 different enzymes, including the body's most potent anti-aging enzyme, superoxide dismutase. Other minerals essential for immune function include magnesium, potassium, manganese, sodium, copper, and chromium. Vitamins and minerals. Good food sources. When it comes to vitamins and minerals, you are probably looking for the bottom line. How much do you need? Here's a chart to help you out. It gives you a rundown of all the vitamins and minerals you should get, preferably from food, along with details on a couple of other important nutrients and electrolytes. Vitamin chart. Vitamin A, retinol. Benefits. Vitamin A is important for maintaining healthy skin. It also helps prevent frequent infections of the upper respiratory tract, such as cold and sore throats, and improves right vision. Retinol is found in animal products, but vitamin A can also be produced from carotenes found in plant foods. Sources: carrot, watercress, cabbage, mango, melon. Vitamin B1, thiamine. Vitamin B1 increases concentration. It is easily destroyed by cooking or exposure to ultraviolet light. A low intake of vitamin B1 can cause depression and irritability. Sources: watercress, cabbage, zucchini. Vitamin B2, riboflavin. Vitamin B2 is essential for the metabolism of fats, sugars, and proteins in the body. Sources: benefits. Vitamin B2 is essential for the metabolism of fats, sugars, and proteins in the body. Sources: watercress, cabbage, asparagus, milk. Vitamin B3, niacin. Benefits. Vitamin B3 reinforces the skin's natural protection against exposure to the sun. Deficiency can cause fatigue, depression, poor concentration, and dermatitis. Sources: cabbage, zucchini. Benefits. Vitamin B5 important for the health of the immune and helps the body extract energy from food. Sources: watercress, cabbage, celery, avocado, strawberry. Vitamin B6. Benefits. Vitamin B6 is necessary for healthy blood and for the metabolization of protein. Sources: onion, watercress, cabbage, banana. Vitamin B12. Benefits. Vitamin B12 is needed for the health of the nerves and to make red blood cells. Low intake can cause fatigue and dry skin. Sources: milk, cheese, eggs. Biotin. Benefits. Biotin plays an important part in the metabolism of carbohydrate and fat. Sources: cabbage, cherries, grapefruit, milk, eggs. Folate. Benefits. Folate is crucial for making genetic material and red blood cells. Sources: broccoli, cauliflower. Vitamin C. Benefits: vitamin C promotes tissue repair and wound healing and is important for the general health of the immune system. It is an antioxidant and plays a major role in the absorption of iron and the formation of antibodies and collagen. Sources: broccoli, cabbage, bell pepper, lemon. Vitamin D. Benefits: vitamin D is essential for healthy bones and skin. Sunlight is our main source of this vitamin, although low levels are present in some foods. When the skin is in contact with sunlight, it manufactures its own. Sources: lettuce, dates, cottage cheese, eggs. Vitamin E. Benefits: a powerful antioxidant, vitamin E prevents the degeneration of nerves and muscles. It helps keep the skin healthy and helps to prevent cardiovascular disease. Sources: wheat, peanuts. Minerals. Calcium. Benefits: a major part of bone and teeth, calcium is also vital to nerve transmission, blood clotting, and muscle function. Its help control the heartbeat and helps maintain a proper acid-alkaline balance. A good calcium intake is also important for healthy skin. Sources: seaweed, salmon, tofu, rhubarb, sardines, collard greens, spinach, turnip greens, okra, white beans, baked beans, broccoli, peas, Brussels sprouts, bok choy, almonds, prune, almond, milk, cheese, butter, yogurt. Copper. Benefits: copper is a trace element that is vital in forming connective tissue and for the growth of healthy bones. It helps the body absorb iron from food and is present in many enzymes which protect against free radical damage. Sources: figs, chicken, turkey, Cornish hens, gaming hens. Fluoride. Benefits: this mineral protects against tooth decay. Sources: asparagus. Iron. Benefits: essential for the production, the pigment in red blood cells that transports oxygen to every cell. Iron also boosts energy levels, prevents anemia, and increases the body's resistance to disease. Sources: beans, lentils, prunes, walnuts, parsley. Magnesium. Benefits: magnesium is an important constituent of bones and teeth and is important for muscle contraction. It also calms the nervous system and regulates the heartbeat. It is required for normal calcium function. Sources: hazelnuts, almonds, pine nuts, walnuts. Phosphorus. Benefits: phosphorus regulates protein activity and is essential for the release of energy in the body's cells. It helps form and maintain healthy bones and teeth and is necessary for the absorption of many nutrients. Sources: present in most foods. Potassium. Benefits: potassium has a variety of functions. It regulates body fluids. It is essential for correct functioning of the cells and the transmission of nerve impulses. It keeps the heartbeat regular and maintains normal blood pressure. Sources: cauliflower, cabbage, celery, mushrooms. Selenium. Benefits: an antioxidant that protects from heart disease, some cancers, and premature aging. Selenium is required for normal growth and fertility, thyroid action, proper liver function, and healthy skin and hair. Sources: mushrooms, buckwheat, walnuts, shellfish, eggs. Selenium. Benefits: an antioxidant that protects from heart disease, some cancers, and premature aging. Selenium is required for normal growth and fertility, thyroid action, proper liver function, and healthy skin and hair. Sources: mushrooms, buckwheat, walnuts, shellfish, eggs. Silica. Benefits: silica develops mobility by improving the elasticity of the joints. Silica may lessen the pain of osteoarthritis and rheumatism. Silica may regenerate cell metabolism and division. Silica postpones the aging process. Silica restores hair with luster, elasticity, and taking part in the mixture of elastic and collagen. Silica renews skin and the vascular walls. Sources: leeks, green beans, nettle, garbanzo beans, strawberries. Sodium. Benefits: sodium regulates the balance of body fluids and controls levels of electrolytes on blood plasma. It is essential for nerve and muscle function. Most people in the Western world consume far more sodium than they need. Sources: seaweed, oats, grapes, resins. Sulfur. Benefits: in its pure form, sulfur works as an antifungal and antibacterial agent. It is used in creams for treating skin disorders such as acne. Sulfur also helps form proteins. It is present in every cell. Sources: radish, cucumber, fennel, mangoes, horseradish. Zinc. Benefits: zinc benefits the reproductive system, fertility, and the skin. It helps wounds to heal and regulates the sense of taste. Zinc is required for a healthy immune system and good night vision and is vital for normal growth. Sources: red meat, shellfish, eggs. Herbs that benefit your immune system. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. King James Version, Genesis 1:29. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. Genesis 2:5. Herbs that benefit your immune system. One of the ways to support your immune system is to adopt a positive frame of mind, body, spirit, and have regular bowel movements. Proper nutrition also plays a big part in supporting the immune system, and the organic herbs mentioned below can also be used not only to support the immune system when it is overloaded, but also to aid the lymph and digestive system. For thousands of years, herbalists have researched and used nature's products to bring about health and improve the body temple's ability to fight off disease. These suggestions, combined with a good, wholesome lifestyle as well as following the 9 easy ways to enhance your immune system, will help to maintain your immune system naturally. Astragalus, a powerful antioxidant which protects the liver from toxins, boosts the immune system, and generates anti-cancer cells in the body. Burdock, cat's claw, has cancer-fighting qualities which can detoxify your body and boost the immune system. Echinacea can enhances lymphatic function and boosts the immune system. Ginkgo biloba, a powerful antioxidant which can increases circulation to the brain cells. Golden seal, an antibacterial which can strengthen the immune system and cleanses the blood. Don't take internally for more than a week at a time or if pregnant. Marshmallow can stimulate the immune system and production of white blood cells. It also reduces inflammation, slows production of mucus, and reduces sugar levels in the body temple. Mullein can strengthen the mucosal membranes of the respiratory system where these have been painful, irritated, or sore from infection. Olive leaf can help fight numerous viruses, bacteria, and fungi. It has been used in the treatment of people with viral illnesses such as chronic fatigue syndrome, herpes, and AIDS. Poldarco may shrink cancerous tumors. Sage. It can be a very powerful and effective herb for treating sore throats. Also may have stimulated digestion to minimize congestion in other parts of the body, making fresh sage a valuable ingredient winter in recipes. Spirulina can help in protecting the immune system and cleansing toxins from the body temple. Though technically a nutrient, not an herb, spirulina is a naturally digestible food that helps protect the immune system and aids in mineral absorption. It helps balance blood sugar levels and supplies nutrients that help the body cleanse and heal. Yarrow. As the cold of winter slows down and redirects blood circulation, this may enable the immune cells to function at their peak, warding off infection and keeping channels clear and open. Herbs can work best when used in combination with other herbs. In using herbs, there are certain contradictions if you have an autoimmune disorder. Consult a good herbal book or work with a nutritionist, herbalist, to create a blend appropriate for your needs. Simple information. Just about everyone has been confronted with that dreadful moment in the time confusion and mismeasured ingredient is to blame. This helpful information can save the day. Acidic foods. Sometimes a tomato-based sauce will become too acidic. Add baking soda, 1 teaspoon at a time, to sauce. Use sugarcane as a sweeter choice. Burn food on pots and pans. Allow the pan to cool on its own. Remove as much of the food as possible. Fill with hot water and add a capful of liquid softener to the pot. Let it stand for a few hours. You'll have an easier time removing the burned food. Chocolate seizes. Chocolate seizes turn coarse and grainy when it comes into contact with water. Place seized chocolate in medium bowl over a larger saucepan with inches of simmering water in it. Over medium heat, slowly whisk in warm, heavy cream. Use 1/4 cup of cream to 4 ounces of chocolate. The chocolate will melt and become smooth. Forgot to thaw whip topping. Soften in microwave for 1 minute. Stir blend well. Do not overthaw. Hand smell like garlic or onion. Rinse hands under cold water while rubbing them with a large stainless spoon. Hard brown sugar. Place in a paper brown bag and microwave for a few seconds, or place hard chunks in a food processor. Jell-O, too hard. Heat on a low microwave power setting for very short time. Lumpy gravy or sauce. Use a blender, food processor, or simply strain. No tomato juices? Combine 1/2 cup ketchup with 1/2 cup water. Old honey. Substitute 1 1/4 cups sugar cane dissolved in 1 cup water. Sandwich bread is stale. Toast or microwave bread briefly. Otherwise, turn it into breadcrumbs. Bread exposed to light and heat will speed up its demise, so consider a bread box. Soup, sauce, gravy, too thin. Add 1 tablespoon of flour to hot soup, sauce, or gravy. Beat well to avoid lumps while the mixture is boiling, repeating this step if necessary. Sticky rice. Rinse with warm water. Stew or soup is greasy. Refrigerate and remove grease once it congeals. Another trick is to lay cold lettuce leaves over the hot stew for about 10 seconds and then remove. Repeat as necessary. Too salty. Add a little sugar cane and vinegar. For soups or sauces, add a raw peeled potato. Too sweet? Add a little vinegar or lemon juice. Undercooked cakes and cookies. Serve over vanilla ice cream. You can also layer pieces of cake or cookies with whipped cream and fresh fruit to form a dessert parfait. Crumble cookies also make an excellent ice cream or cream pie topping. Simple and easy information. You won't need sugar with your tea if you drink jasmine tea or any of the lighter boiled varieties like Formosa Oolong, which have their own natural sweetness. They are fine for sugarless iced tea, too. Club soda adds sparkle to iced fruit juices, makes them go further, and reduced calorie proportion. For tea flavoring, dissolve old-fashioned lemon drops or hard mint candy in your tea. They melt quickly and keep the tea brisk. Most diets call for 8 ounces of milk and 4 ounces of fruit juice. Check your glassware. Having the exact size glass ensures the correct serving amount. Make your own spiced tea or cider. Place orange peels, whole cloves, and cinnamon sticks in a 6-inch square piece of cheesecloth. Gather the corners and tie with a string. Steep in hot cider or tea for 10 minutes or longer if you want stronger flavor. Always chill juices or soda before adding beverage recipes. To cool your punch, float an ice ring made from the punch rather than using ice cubes. Not only is this more decorative, but it also slows down melting and diluting. Place fresh or dried mint in the bottom of a cup hot chocolate for a cool and refreshing taste. 1 lemon yields about 1/4 cup juice. 1 orange makes about 1/3 cup juice. This is beneficial in making fresh orange juice or lemonade. Never boil coffee. It brings out the acid and causes a bitter taste. Store ground coffee in the refrigerator or freezer to keep it fresh. Always use cold water for electric drip coffee makers. Use 1 to 2 tablespoons ground coffee for each cup of water. Seeds and nuts, both shelled and unshelled, keep best and longest when stored in the freezer. Unshelled nuts crack more easily when frozen. Nuts and seeds can be used directly from the freezer. Cheeses should be served at room temperature, approximately 70 degrees. To prevent cheese from sticking to a grater, spray the grater with cooking spray before beginning. Fresh lemon juice will get rid of onion scent from hands. To save money, pour all leftover vegetables and water in which they are cooked into a freezer container. When full, add tomato juice seasoning to create a healthy, free soup. 3 large stalks of celery, chopped and added to about 2 cups of beans, navy, brown, pinto, etc., will make them easier to digest. When cooking vegetables that grows above ground, the rule of thumb is to boil them without a cover. The last 20 minutes simmer with a lid. A lump of sugar cane added to water when cooking greens helps vegetables retain their fresh color. Never soak vegetables after slicing. They will lose much of nutritional value. Fresh vegetables require little seasoning or cooking. If the vegetable is old, dress it up with sauces or seasoning. To cut down odors when cooking cabbage, cauliflower, etc., add a little vinegar to the cooking water. To avoid tears when cutting onions, try cutting them under cold running water or briefly placing in the freezer before cutting. Perk up mushy lettuce by soaking it in a mixture of lemon juice and cold water. Vinegar can get rid of spots caused by tomatoes. Soak the spot with vinegar and it usually disappears. Eggshells can be easily removed from hard-boiled eggs if they are quickly rinsed in cold water after they are boiled. Also, add a drop of food coloring to help tell the cooked eggs apart from the raw ones in refrigerator. Keep bean sprouts fresh and crisp up to 5 days by submerging them in a container of water, then refrigerating them. Your fruit salads will look perfect when you use an egg slicer to make perfect slices of strawberries, kiwis, or banana. When preparing a casserole, make an additional batch to freeze. It makes a great emergency meal when unexpected guests arrive. Just take the casserole from the freezer and bake it in oven. Never overcook foods that are to be frozen. Food will finish cooking when reheated. Don't refreeze cooked, thawed foods. A few drops of lemon juice added to boiling rice will keep the grains separated. Green pepper may alter the flavor of frozen casseroles. Clove, garlic, and pepper flavors get stronger when they are frozen, while sage, onion, and salt get milder. Don't freeze cooked egg whites. They become tough. For an easy, no-mess side dish, grill vegetables along with your meat. When freezing foods, label each container with content and the date it was put into the freezer. Store at 0 degrees. Always use frozen cooked foods within 1 to 2 months. Store dried pasta, rice, except brown rice, and whole grains in tightly covered containers in a cool, dry place. Keep brown rice refrigerated. Always refrigerate or freeze grains if they will not be used within 5 months. To decorate buttered cooked vegetables, sprinkle them with toasted sesame seeds, toasted chopped nuts, and canned French fried onions or slightly crushed seasoned croutons. Soufflé dishes are designed with straight sides to help your soufflé climb to magnificent heights. Ramekins are good for serving individual casseroles. To quickly bake potatoes, place them in boiling water 10 to 15 minutes. Pierce their skin with a fork and bake in a preheated oven. To avoid toughened beans, add sea salt midway through cooking. Overripe bananas can be peeled and frozen in plastic container until you are ready to bake bread or cake. When baking bread, a small dish of water in the oven will help keep crust from getting too hard or brown. Use cooking spray to make self-rising flour. Mix 4 cups flour, 2 teaspoons sea salt, and 2 tablespoons baking powder and store in a tightly covered. Testimonies. To whom it may concern, I am pleased to say that I have now lost 31 pounds with Dr. Sheila Wilkins' help. I also want to mention that I did have the gastric lab banding procedure done in May of 2009, yet I could not have experienced this weight loss success without the help of Sheila. Sheila has played a pivotal role in my weight loss journey. As is with any weight loss success, exercise and proper nutrition are fundamental. Sheila has helped me stay focused with my exercise regime, helped me live a more healthy lifestyle, and follow and maintain a nutritional diet. Sheila has provided me with very helpful nutrition counseling and her 9 easy ways to enhance your immune system, as well as lifestyle coaching to help me through difficult times, especially after surgery. Sheila has been so supportive and encouraging during my weight loss journey, and I look forward to continued success. Thank you for allowing me to share my story with you, and I believe you will be well served by Dr. Sheila Wilkins' skills and knowledge base. Sincerely, Sarah Olson. It has been a pleasure, joy, and honor not only to work with Dr. Sheila Wilkins, but to become a deeply valued friend. I have never been supported in the manner and depth that I have with her. I am clear that she directly impacted the mountains I have moved in my life. The unbreakable stand she has for people is insurmountable. Upon my very first interaction with Sheila, I immediately recognized her innate spiritual knowledge and connection. I knew I wanted some of that. Through our interaction, I have learned and developed and gained a greater understanding and appreciation for the value of mind, body, and spirit connection and 9 easy ways to enhance your immune system. Thank you, Sheila, for being my friend. Nona Frazier, Park Forest, Illinois, 2009. I met Dr. Sheila Wilkins approximately 2.5 years ago when I was looking to start a weight loss program. There were many programs available, but choosing one was simple. I met with Dr. Sheila, and she explained how she would be with me every step of the way. Her plan was to incorporate diet and exercise together, along with weekly meetings to chart or measure my weight loss progress. All of these combined contributed to my weight loss success. The diet was simple. It really had taught me about portion control and foods I was missing in my diet that were really good for me. It really got me to get back to the basics. Eat more raw fruits and vegetables and not so many processed foods. Dr. Sheila's dedication contributed to my weight loss. I always felt that she truly cared about my whole self. She did not focus only on my physical body and shedding pounds, but also getting me in the correct frame of mind to do so. Dr. Sheila spent time with me on my mind, body, and spirit. She explained that these were also important to a successful weight loss. She is truly an inspiring individual. I would recommend her to any individual who needs to lose weight or to start a diet for health reasons. Sincerely, Janelle Monticelli. My dearest and wise sister Sheila is the best thing that happened in my life. When she met me, I was on Section 8 in a 3-bedroom townhouse. After she started coaching me for about a year, I started work with her book, 9 Easy Ways to Enhance Your Immune System, that taught me how to take care of my body temple. I now eat healthier. I feel better too. I can honestly say she is the real deal, and you have to give her a try. You won't regret it. Audrey, Rockford, Illinois. I had lost 4 family members each year, and from these tragedies I was lost in a state of depression. I also had reached a point in my life that my health was failing and I did not have the will to live. During this period in my life, a family friend referred me to Dr. Sheila Wilkins. Through her coaching sessions, I discovered I had so much more to live for. While reading the book, 9 Easy Ways to Enhance Your Immune System, I changed my poor eating habits and my health improved dramatically. Also, I gradually came out of depression. I finally went back to school to obtain my bachelor's degree, received a wonderful employment opportunity, and reconnected with some long-lost family members. Also, I now have high self-esteem and self-respect. All of these things would not have been possible without the grace of God and Dr. Sheila's guidance. Thank you, Dr. Sheila. Sincerely, J. Collier, Mesa, Arizona. A. Foster was a former client of Dr. Sheila Wilkins. He was given one diagnosed that changed his life. This diagnosed was prostate cancer in 1993. Nothing would ever be the same if he could not change the life-threatened diagnosed. Dr. Sheila then stepped in and told her client that he had a choice to believe what the doctor said or believe that he could be healed by making some changes in his life. This client knew without a doubt that he wanted to be healed, and he was ready to make these changes that saved his life. Dr. Sheila is a certified nutritionist and also wellness coach. This made it easier to assist this client. Dr. Sheila then began working with the client by examining his diet. She told her client that his diet would have to change if he wanted to win this battle with prostate cancer. He complied with the change and followed Dr. Sheila's orders. Dr. Sheila also coached this client to how essential is only to eat the right food and believing in being healed totally from prostate cancer. Just this client making changes in his eating habits, his body made so changes as well. 7 months into having a new diet change, he went back to the cancer level was 0.1, very lower compared to when he was first diagnosed. A. Foster, Chicago, Illinois. Hello, I am a 52 years old African-American female who live in Michigan. For the last 5 or 6 years, I was sick with a cold, and I could not get rid of the cold with prescribed medicine from my doctor. Matter of fact, the cold I got yearly would last almost a month or so. In November 2008, I contacted Dr. Sheila Wilkins because I was very sick with my yearly cold. Dr. Wilkins was very kind, and she shared information with me that changed my life. The holistic approach, as Dr. Wilkins was sharing information with me, I remember reading in the Bible that the leaves are for the healing of the nation. I did just as I was instructed by Dr. Wilkins, and the cold was gone in less than a week. Thank you, Dr. Wilkins, for empowering me with information. December 23rd, 2008. To whom it may concern, I wish to take this time to compliment Dr. Wilkins for enhancing my lifestyle. I have been a diabetic since 2001 and argued with nurses from the beginning that the diet they recommended for me did not make sense. So, utilizing some of the information they gave me while conducting research on my own, I have to say I knew I was right. Dr. Wilkins told me about eating vegetables in the morning instead of the other recommended foods the medical world suggested. She told me that vegetables would help me regulate my diabetes. She was right on point. Eating vegetables in the morning has made a difference in my readings each day and in the way I feel. It is so simple, and yet the medical world has not embraced it. That is unfortunate for the public, although it is financially sound advice to all the people who are making money from our ignorance condition in the process. She has something here, and I hope you will embrace whatever she has to say. Sincerely yours, Dora L. Blaine. Dora L. Blaine, Educator, Cooperative Education Coordinator, Detroit Public Schools. I am Shanice Young, a former client of Dr. Sheila Wilkins. In 2000, I was diagnosed with bipolar, a mental disorder. I was told that I would never be a part of society and that medications would always be a necessity in my life. When I received this diagnosis, I never gave it any power or control over my life. I knew in my heart that the end results would be that which I believed. Dr. Sheila changed my diagnosis through coaching. She affirmed for me that all things are possible for them that believe, Matthew 19:29. My mentality of being off medication soon became a reality after working with Dr. Sheila. Since Dr. Sheila was a nutritionist and holistic herbalist, she worked to lower my dosages of medications. She also coached me on how life would be without taking any medications and using 9 easy ways to enhance my immune system. I finally reached the point where I did not need any medications at all. I achieved self-confidence and conquered my diagnosis after I truly understood what the doctor had said was not true. The diagnosis was something that was used to decelerate me from reaching my goals and accomplishments in life. I was determined not to let any diagnosis stop me from attaining my life's achievements. I am now attending college and also working full-time and am in the process of attaining my lifetime goals. Thank you, Shanice Young. I started with this client when he was 85 years old. He had come to me for a second opinion about having surgery because of his advanced age. He believed that his body could not recover, and he had no desire to take such a serious risk. More importantly, however, he had complete faith in God's words and knew that the Bible states, "Physician, heal thyself," Luke 4:23. He felt that Jesus would not let him down and that the outcome would be a more abundant life. With my coaching, he was able to live 21 more healthy years, 2 weeks from turning 107 years old. I hope that you too will follow my 9 easy ways to enhance your immune system. Dr. Sheila Wilkins, PhD. Summary 10/08/09. My prayer is that I may share with you something that may save your life. I am 53 years young, and I have been studying health, wellness, fitness, and nutrition since I was 18 years old. I have lived what I have learned through study. By researching my findings and putting into practice these changes into my daily routine, I am healthier today than I have ever been in my life. I feel better, stronger, more limber, and more flexible than I have. My mind, body, and spirit are aligned to be healthy, whole, and complete. I pray the same will happen for you. Whatever your age, it is now time to take responsibility for your own health and wellness. Begin your long-term care today so that you can carry out God's specific plan for your life, which will allow you to live healthier and make intelligent decisions, which will also allow you to be delighted, energized, strong, and driven within your mind, body, and spirit. In Leviticus 11:1-23, God shares with us information on the dietary laws. God is very specific about the care of the body temple in the Old Testament. He is just as specific about the care of the body temple in the New Testament. God has given us the liberty to eat whatever we choose to eat. Based on my study and experience for the last 30 years, my body does best on a chicken, fish, turkey, and vegetables. I have a passion to share what I have learned about the mind, body, and spirit, and how to promote health and wellness. I am the health and wellness minister at my church, Destiny World Prayer Center in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. We see remarkable changes in people's lives as a result of making simple changes in their lifestyles. I am presenting facts that today present a sad picture of health in the United States and in every country that adopts our fast food and animal-based diet. SAD means Standard American Diet. I would like to present the principle of eating to live, not living to eat. In Proverbs 23:2, we are warned to take a knife to our throat if we are given to appetite. God warns that gluttony is a sin. If I have extra fat on my body temple, I have eaten more than my body temple requires to live and to operate at its best. Many people's lives are cut short because of the standard American diet, SAD. I have a healthy immune system, and I practice what I am sharing in this book. Being healthy allows me to travel internationally to teach the importance of having a healthy immune system. My books will be translated into many different languages. I am now taking the message of wellness and health all over the world. I have already been a guest speaker in Las Vegas, Nevada, Surprise in Sedona, Arizona, Saginaw, Ann Arbor, and Detroit, Michigan, and also Chicago, Rockford, Elgin, and Hoffman Estates, Illinois. I have given seminars, lectures, and guidance on having a healthy immune system. I have proposed plans for the years to come. I will be traveling all over the world sharing this message. I want to present what I have lived, studied, and researched. I do not judge anyone for the way he or she chooses to worship God or the way he or she chooses to eat. I will not allow eating to create a division. I explain that I have chosen to eat this way for my own health, and I am clear not to judge others by what they eat. My purpose in this book is only to share what God has given me about building your immune system and how to make lifestyle changes. A poor diet is one of the biggest factors that affect your immune system. Given the diet of the average United States citizen, it's no wonder so many people are sick all of the time. Too much sugar and processed foods, fewer fruits and vegetables, the list goes on. A poor diet is one of the biggest factors that affect your immune system. Given the diet of the average United States citizen, it's no wonder so many people are sick all of the time. Too much sugar and processed foods, fewer fruits and vegetables, the list goes on. Lack of vital vitamins and minerals are immune suppressive. Is it any wonder that sick is normal in our society? Here is a health equation provided by All Things Are Possible, where I have been a health and wellness minister since 2004. Having worked in the health and nutrition field for over 10 years, I have been successful at coaching others to healthier lifestyles. I believe that a person's level of health equals nutrition plus exercise minus toxins and stress. The United States is the most overfed and undernourished nation in the world. I choose to select nutrient-dense food. I eat only 6 small meals a day before 6 o'clock p.m., the latest being 7 o'clock p.m. Each of the trillions of cells in my body temple was created by God to process live food. The best foods would be just picked from the tree or bush, coming out of water, and poultry. Raw greens are the major source of protein for many species of animals. Where does the cow get protein? Where does the elephant get protein? The giraffe. When I go for a physical exam, I see that my protein levels are exactly where they should be. I also have veggies prepared and ready for stir fries in vegetable stock or a sweet and sour veggie dish with pineapple and dried grated coconut from the health food store over brown rice. In Nigeria, Ghana, and West Africa, there is a noticeable absence of men in their 40s and older. A health crisis has occurred because the prosperous young meat-eating men are dying of heart attacks at an early age. In my research, I found that the Japanese had little heart disease before the SAD arrived in their country. They had almost no lung cancer until smoking arrived into their culture. Drinking freshly extracted vegetable juices is an essential part of my nutrition. The extra nutrients enable my body to tackle unfinished business, healing old internal wounds left over from every sickness I ever had. My body cleans house and sends workers to the areas where there is a weakness and corrects the imbalance. God made the body temple to heal itself if it is given the right tools. My personal testimony that took me on the path to having a healthy body temple happened at the age of 26. As I have since found out, a condition I suffered was due to my standard American diet, which I had been consuming. One day, I found myself in a lot of pain. This went on for about 3 months. I told myself I could not take it any longer, so I made an appointment to see my doctor to find out what was going on. My doctor told me I had fibroid tumors all over my uterus and that my uterus would need to be removed. I refused to believe that this could be true. Here I was in the prime of my youth. I thought, how could this be happening to me? I decided to seek out a second and even a third opinion. The second and third doctor confirmed what the first doctor had said and advised me not to wait too long to have the surgery. I knew in my heart there were other ways to be healed, and I began to search to find them. I remembered this truth from my days of growing up in church. God sent His Son, Jesus Christ, to die for my sickness and my sins. The Bible states many scriptures on how people were healed. Luke 4:38-41, Matthew 8:14-17, and Mark 1:29-38. We pray for the sick and trust in the power of God to heal. We thank God for His right now unlimited healing power. The good news is that the miraculous self-healing body can reverse the most severe of diseases if given the proper tools. God's nature is to heal our mind, body, and spirit. It states in Luke 4:23, Jesus said to them, "Surely you will quote this proverb to me, 'Physician, heal yourself.' This means that to take care of myself, I could not depend just on what the doctors were saying. I decided to make a lifestyle change with my health and eating habits. That was 25 years ago, and I have not had the surgery yet, and no more pain whatsoever. When a person is healed by God through a miracle, that person should seek to find out the cause of the disease or illness. If the person does not make changes in his or her health and eating habits, the issue may recur through toxicity, malnutrition, poison, or a lack of nutrients. We are blessed today with the multiplication of knowledge today, especially in the area of health. If I can help you in any way, please contact me. My heart breaks when I see the lack of health and wellness prevention in the body of Christ. We should be the shining examples of health to others. They should come running to our churches because they want to be as healthy as we are. Whoever you are, if you desire to make a lifestyle change and live a healthy, whole, and complete life until you take your last breath, I am here for you. I, Dr. Sheila, would like to bring together the natural and the supernatural healing power of the immune system along with a unique mind, body, spirit system that God has given to us. I pray that we can keep our mind, body, and spirit aligned and fit for the King. I trust that this book will assist you in changing your lifestyle to meet this goal. Sincerely yours, Sheila Wilkins, PhD, www.drswilkins.com, email drswilkins.com, phone 866-221-9443. Bible healing scriptures for your mind, body, and spirit. Old Testament King James Version. Psalm 103, 2-5. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgives all your iniquities, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from destruction, who crowns you with loving kindness and tender mercies, who satisfies your mouth with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. Jeremiah 30:17. For I will restore health to you and heal you of your wounds, says the Lord. because they called you an outcast, saying, 'This is Zion, no one seeks her.'" Exodus 15:26, "And said, 'If you diligently heed the voice of the Lord your God, and do what is right in his sight, give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of the diseases on you which I have brought on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord who heals you.'" Psalm 34:19, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all." Isaiah 53:4-5, "Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten by God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement for our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed." Isaiah 58:8, "Then your light shall break forth like the morning. Your healing shall spring forth speedily, and your righteousness shall go before you. The glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard." Psalm 32, "O Lord, my God, I cried out to you, and you healed me." Psalm 6:2, "Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are vexed." New Testament, King James Version, Matthew 9:35, "And Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues, and preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing every sickness and every disease among the people." Matthew 8:16, "When the event was come, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils, and he cast out the spirits with his word, and healed all that were sick." Luke 9:11, "And the people, when they knew it, followed him, and he received them, and spoke unto them of the kingdom of God, and healed them that had need of healing." Mark 6:56, "And whithersoever he entered, into villages or cities or country, they laid the sick in the streets, and besought him that they might touch, if it were but the border of his garment. And as many as touched him were made whole." Mark 6:56, "And whithersoever he entered into villages or cities or country, they laid the sick in the streets, and besought him that they might touch, if it were but the border of his garment. And as many as touched him were made whole." Luke 4:40, "Now when the sun was setting, all they that had any sick with divers diseases brought them unto him, and he laid his hands on every one of them and healed them." 9 Easy Ways to Enhance Your Immune System by Dr. Sheila Wilkins, Ph.D. Copyright 2009 by Sheila Wilkins, Ph.D. All publishing rights belong to All Things Are Possible. Publisher, editor, Dorcas English, Marie Davis, Jessica Masiejewski, and Susie Sese. Published by All Things Are Possible, P.O. Box 957402, Hoffman Estates, Illinois 60194. To contact Sheila Wilkins, www.drswilkins.com, Sheila@drswilkins.com, toll free 866-221-9443, phone 847-882-9859. 9 Easy Ways to Enhance Your Immune System by Dr. Sheila Wilkins, Ph.D.